Don't worry, I'm not going to talk too long because this is the sponsor's message and you didn't come here to hear a sponsor's message. And I've never heard anybody complain about a speech being too short. So Software Heroes is the title of the summit today, and I thought, what's a software hero? And I thought, that's somebody that produces software and it comes in on time, on budget and to specification. But then I woke up and I realised, that never happens. Because that would be a software superhero, and superheroes don't exist. So from my point of view, and at SLI, here are our real software heroes. So these are the people that put together our software on a day-to-day basis. They don't produce perfection, but they strive for perfection. But more importantly to me, they take care, ownership, and pride in the things that they create. So this is part of the SLI team. At Halloween time, they don't dress like that every day. But if you think this looks like you and you're looking for a role, then come and have a talk to us. We have some vacancies. Costume not required. So what does SLI actually do? We do hosted site search, and in order to explain this, I've put together a simple 3-step plan for how to use our product. So I've taken some snapshots from a prominent New Zealand retailer, obfuscated beyond all recognition. So step 1, you put what you want to search for into the search box on the site. Step 2, you push the search button next to it, or hit return if you're a sophisticated user. And number 3, you look at the search results. And hopefully we've done a lot of magic in the background, a lot of complication going on, and what you need is at the top of the result set. So that's what we do. Who are we? SLI Systems has about 140 staff. We're spread around the world. Currently have major offices in Christchurch, San Jose, London, Melbourne, and a few smaller locations like Queenstown, and the odd staff member working from home. But the software team of about 50 is primarily located here in Christchurch. We are lucky enough to be housed in the Epic building, where we ended up following the quake, and we were formerly in the 10th floor of the BNZ building. Obviously a very open-air atmosphere there at the moment. So we're glad not to be there. So if you haven't been to the Epic building, it's well worth having a look around. When we first shifted in, people would say, how is it working there? And the common response is, it was better than where we were when we were in temporary accommodation. And a lot of people got very sick of that response, but we've been there nearly a year now, and I actually think it's the best office we've ever had. And we've had a couple of custom fit-outs for our business in fairly high-end buildings in Christchurch since the company started. So it's a great place, well worth a look around. Now, normally in a talk like this about SLI, I'd go into our technology. I'd start talking about our geographic redundancy, how many indexes you do, how many events we process per day. But then I realised, this is the business stream. So I've put together a couple of pretty pictures for you guys to look at. And this is showing a couple of the newer products that we've got that are available for the SLI search customers. This is basically a live stream of searches. So you can bring up this web page and you can see what are people searching on our website right now. And it has about a 5-second delay from when a search is done to when you see it appearing on the list. Obviously, we don't show all of them because you can't show 204,000 searches an hour. This shot's taken from the display we have at SLI. So it's actually an accumulation across all of our clients. And if you ever go into SLI and into our offices and you can look back, there's projected up against the wall. It's very mesmerising. People stand there and look at it for quite a few minutes, and occasionally it's a little bit risque. The other product we have is very similar, taking the same data and showing where the searches are happening around the world in real time. And it's interesting to watch that during the day and see how the activity changes as the different parts of the world wake up. And that's about it for me. I promised I'd be short. I'd like to finish by saying how proud SLI is to be able to sponsor the Canterbury Software Summit. We've seen it go from strength to strength over the years, so congratulations for your achievement, and I'm sure there'll be more years to come. So I wish you well for the day at the summit. Thank you.